So welcome back, everybody, to the Women in Hunt series here at Academy Sports and Outdoors. My name is Cameron Thompson. I am the product line manager for Camo Apparel, and we are here with a new guest today.
I am Heather Newcomb. I am a wife and mom of 3 from Southern Illinois, and I'm a brand new first-year member of the pro staff of BuckVentures Outdoors. I've been hunting basically since, I would say, probably when I was about 5, so it's been a while since I've been in the outdoor industry, and I'm super excited to see where the BuckVentures opportunity goes, and I'm super excited to be talking to you.
Awesome. Well, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. Today, we have a really interesting topic that really speaks deeply to my heart as a female hunter, and that's really overall the empowerment that hunting gives women and the overall feeling that it gives us in the field. So when you think about how this gives you confidence, how does this really affect your life on a day-to-day basis?
I've always been the type of person I want to do something on my own. I like to, I guess I'm kind of stubborn that way, but I would rather learn how to do something and do it on my own and not need the help. That's just me. So hunting has always been another extension of that. It kind of shows me that I can kind of do anything. If you put your mind to something, you can absolutely do whatever you want. When you get that confidence, it carries over into both sides. So my confidence from regular life can carry over to hunting. My confidence from hunting can carry over to my regular life in just the mindset of I can do whatever I put my mind to.
So do you feel, since you've gotten more involved in hunting over the years, that this has helped drive that confidence and helped you really build that empowerment within yourself?
I believe so, because I started hunting whenever I was little with my dad, and so I'm sure there were probably days when my dad wanted to just tell me to be quiet because I would do nothing but ask questions. But those questions, how I learned to where then I'm now obviously confident enough to do a lot of the aspects completely on my own. And so just kind of going in that direction from learning, being an amateur to being, more experienced. I think it's just kind of, it's almost like a full circle where it's just a little bit of everything kind of adds into each other.
So what do you think is the most empowering part of hunting overall?
I think the most empowering part of hunting, and I know this is probably not the perfect answer, but it's kind of the whole thing. I love knowing that I know what I'm doing. I love knowing that I can do it from beginning to end, 100%. I can go to where I can, look at the weather conditions. I can figure out what time of year it is. I can figure out where I've seen the most activity, and I can make those decisions and then implement what I know into hopefully having a successful hunt. And so just kind of every step of the way, knowing that I can be confident in making my decisions and then being able to execute when I get that opportunity. So everything kind of piggybacking on itself, from beginning to end, it's kind of the entire broad process. It's a really good feeling to know that you're capable of doing the entire thing yourself.
So do you have any words of wisdoms for women out there as they feel that their confidence kind of wavers in this? Because there are a lot of quick decisions that you have to make that could really decide one way or another how the hunt goes. Do you have any advice of ways for them to keep that confidence going as they're out there in the field?
I think the biggest thing is just planning. Always kind of being prepared for whatever might kind of get thrown at you. And I think the biggest way to plan is to ask questions. It's always in that moment. So the more that you can prepare, the better the entire thing is going to be.
No, I love that, because that's how I've learned so much, is just talking to people and learning through people to better understand the overall field. That's a great way of looking at it. Well, do you have any other great words of wisdoms for our fellow followers out there?
I would just say, overall, don't doubt yourself. There's so many times that, especially as women in this kind of environment, there's so many times I feel like our voices are kind of quieted, and I don't think it's really intentional. I'm not saying oh God, do it on purpose. I don't mean it like that. The biggest thing is just, you can absolutely do it. If you want to put the work in, if you want to put that drive in, if you want to find that confidence in yourself and ask the question and do your homework, if you want to do that, you can absolutely accomplish whatever you put your mind to.
I love that. That's the motto I live by myself too. It's I'll show you. I can do this.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us today. It was an absolute pleasure. I love the message that you had, and I can't wait to share that with my own daughter one of these days too. So thank you again for your time.
No problem. I appreciate you guys having me on, and I'm excited just to talk about it and spread that message as well.
Awesome. Well, guys, stay tuned. We have another episode of Women in Hunt coming your way next week. And we can't wait to see y'all then. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.